Okay, so my Tar Heel's about to start, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. Arizona, I've talked to my mom about this mid game around the 15-minute mark because I'm trying to describe her how some of these teams work, and it's kind of tough to describe how Clemson works in the tournament because they haven't been there in a while, and it's been even way longer since they've actually made the Elite Eight since like 1980 of Larry Nance. But I described Arizona as a team that whenever they lose in the tournament, majority of times because they hurt themselves. And a lot of times that doesn't happen with teams. A lot of times it's just they have terrible luck in the tournament. But usually with Arizona, they hurt themselves. And today described that perfectly. How many defensive lapses can you have? There's two things that happened. An unnecessary amount of threes were taken. 4 for 27 now. Awful. Very much awful. And you just didn't rotate down the middle of the game. There were moments. Okay. The most obvious one is at the end of it. You'll probably see Clemson gets an and one off with like 10 seconds left. What is Caleb Love doing? I watched him for 2 years in North Carolina. So I would understand what happens with Caleb Love. He sometimes has great games. Really does. You look at him, it's like, wow, this could be a future top 10 pick. Other games, you wonder how he's even starting. Some days, you realize how is he even out? How do you play defense? What are you thinking? Is sometimes the thing you say. He made this layup about cut of the three. Good shot. Inbound the ball in. Get the ball in. What you should do if you're Caleb Love, there's about 14 seconds left, is go up and at least trap at bare minimum that, but he probably should go up at a foul. What he does is stay on the inbounder who is a 7-foot big man instead of go foul the 6'2" point guard who actually has the ball. So a guy has to run from half court. The center that was supposed to pick up that inbounder has to run and try to pick up the guard. And in the process, a guy beats Arizona over the top. It's like in football if you have a safety. If the safety has to blitz because the linebacker who's supposed to blitz just stays in coverage, you get a wide open guy most of the time. Happens there. Point guard who is still wide open throws a perfect deep ball, and the guy lets it bounce to him, gets a layup and one. And he ended up missing the free throw, but it didn't really matter. 77-72. Final score. And also a big defensive lapse on the inbound. Just a couple plays before with about a minute left. You had an inbound with a timeout taken before, and you still didn't come with a good defensive play. Also, another thing for Arizona. Your Ballo, I think that's the guy's name, Ballo. Yeah, 15 points, 15 rebounds. Great stuff right there. But you had 6 missed free throws. 1 for 7. You were 0 for 6 at one point. I get it, you're 50%. Go 3 for 7. 4 for 7. Not 15. I mean, you got 15 and 15 right here. But not 1 for 7 from the line. That's pitiful. Another thing. Where's the guy at? He should be. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just forgot the guy's name. Number 0. Bradley. Yeah, Bradley. I don't know why he kept fouling. He kept getting free throws on the offensive end, but he picked up 3 fouls within 4 minutes. Terrible decision making on that part. I know you're trying to be aggressive, but at one point, you gotta know that you're in your 3rd foul, and now he can't be as aggressive later on in the game. The amount of times him and a lot of the people in Arizona, but mainly him, miss wide open layups. He had one in particular finger roll that he's right here. The defender just lets him go by, goes up like this, tries to flip it up, and just misses. He just missed. I'm not an Arizona fan, but it's disgusting to watch a team who just misses free throws, does not really do much of offensive rebounding. I mean, they had like 15 offensive. How many offensive rebounds they had? They had a good amount compared to what Clemson got. 20-8 on the offensive side. 20 rebounds to 8 rebounds. A lot of that came on 1 or 2 possessions for Clemson. Like, you out-rebounded them, mainly offensively. Had more blocks, had more steals, less turnovers. It's just like, what happened? 3-point shooting. Went 5 for 28. Clemson went 8 for 25. That's a 9-point differential right there. You lost by 7. You lost by 5. Free throws, you went 17 for 25. They went 11 for 16. Percentage-wise, they kind of just wash each other. But you shot 67 field goals to Clemson's 59, and you made 4 less. You shot 8 more times, you made 4 less. That's not a recipe for success, my friend. Caleb Love missed open shots. Caleb Love got cold at one point. It was just not his night, which kind of sucks. He had 13 points, which is not bad. But the white boys down low, like Hall, were just... Who was the other dude? I think number 4 on them, like Shiflin or whatever. Just kept bullying them at one point. It was kind of fun to see. Good job, white boys, representing us well. All that. You have that. But Clemson, I mean, you knew in the after that good first half performance, second half, Arizona's going to have to go on a run, but Clemson will eventually match it. And then after that, we'll just have a battle who's the better team. Arizona comes back. Clemson has a bit of a run of their own. They eventually settle at a 5-point lead for Clemson, and they're going to just settle at that for the rest of the game. Arizona could never get the lead again. Arizona could never do that. Arizona's got to really look himself in the mirror and wonder, how the heck do we keep losing the tournament like this? This is very bad, and it's not going to change. Something's got to change for them to be able to change. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. But you got your tournament guy, Caleb Love. He just did not show up today to the level that you would have wanted him to. I've seen him drop 30 points on Duke. I've also seen him single-handedly cause us to lose the game in Kansas, shooting 5 for 21 from a field. Stuff like that. Arizona, you got a lot of questions to answer. Congratulations to Clemson, because honestly they played a great game. Not a great game. They played good enough to win, and they won. Very congratulations to them, for Clemson, for doing what they need to do. Great inbounds playing, just smart playing. Made the threes when they had to. And that was the main thing. When they had to, they made threes. When Arizona had to make threes, they didn't. Whenever Clemson had to, they did. Congratulations to Clemson for winning, but wow, Arizona going night-night again. Out they go in the tournament, and it just left their fans with a lot of questions. One of my favorite things to do, real quick, I love checking the Instagram comments for each of these teams that just loses pages. In this situation, it's Arizona. I did this with Kentucky. I did it with some other teams whenever they lose games. I did it with Auburn. Let's check out their comments real quick. I don't know what they have to say. You know what's great when they have like 513 comments. Everyone is at Abalo, 1 for 6 on the line. Really? We need you, man. Caleb, what you doing? That had 131 likes relating to Caleb Love, of course. Please stop shooting threes, lol. Chucking up threes like crazy. Annual Arizona collapse. 3 for 21 from threes, outrageous. Please fire Tommy Lloyd. Allergic to making threes. Once again, guards disappear in the spotlight. Can't make this up. 28 likes for that. Stop celebrating like we freaking won the game. We're getting outworked. Those are 53 likes. That was all about the first half. Wow. Yeah. That's how Arizona fans feel. I get that. Let's go Tar Heels, though, for this game coming up next. Beat Bama. And we'll be back later on tonight. But that's how it is right now. Congratulations to Clemson. UConn's whooping the crap out of San Diego State. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Stay safe, y'all. And God bless y'all.